little fish binoculars, little fish binoculars, little fish binoculars. I can see your bird. Greetings VR fans, Ian Higton from Eurogamer here, and I'm just about to play the VR version of Kona for the PlayStation VR. If you're not aware what Kona is a mystery game set in 1970s Canada. Here I am in a lovely car. Look at this. Oh, it's a flatbed little ute. Carl
Faubert sought information for a living. That is to say that ever since he returned from Korea, after having served with the armed forces, he had been working as a private investigator in Montreal. William Hamilton, a rich industrialist, had gotten in touch with him regarding a simple vandalism issue. Nothing to write home about. Not worth hiring a private eye either, just so he can drive for hours on rough roads. But that's how it had always been. The client pays, Carl gets it done.
Carl gets it done. So, I'm Carl Faubert, who likes to smoke through his neck by the looks of the way that hand holding a cigarette was lined up to my vision. I still don't have control over the hands, but I do have control over the driving.
They had set up to meet at the general store, his client's business. Well, actually, the entire village had William Hamilton's name written all over it.
There are some comfort controls in this game, but as per usual, I've turned them all off. But you can do teleport to move, and you can get a vignette around your eyes to stop motion sickness.
When the roads were bad, muddy, or snowed in, it was customary around these parts to close them off. But it was also customary to ignore those signs entirely and drive there anyway.
Okay, now I have control over my hands. I can make little fist binoculars. Can I? Oh, little fist binoculars, little fist binoculars, little fist binoculars. I can see your bird. That is a bloody loud engine. Lack, a Tamipek.
Carl was meeting his client in a store near this area. He was on the right track.
Excellent. Well, the narrator's voice is quite nice and soothing in my ears.
Hamilton never mentioned a road-blocking barrier. Why was it needed here in the back of Beyond?
Who knows?
That would, however, be a mystery for another day. Carl had waited long enough for someone to come and raise it. Still not a soul in sight. There was no point in waiting any longer. Carl had to figure this one out by himself.
Well, it looks like I'm going to have to find a tool of some type to break the lock. Can I grab that rock? I can't grab the rock. Let's have a look inside this cabin. Got a telephone.
Hamilton no doubt knew who managed the barrier. Carl wanted to give him a call, but that would have been too easy though, as sure enough the line was acting up.
Oh, bastard lines. Here we go. Same map? Same map. Doesn't have a you are here on, does it? I guess I'm probably like there. Down there. Maybe I've got to go all the way up here. Who knows? Manistan Sud. Yeah, there's me. It's my little arrow in my car. I think maybe I've got to climb up this bloody tower, you know. Let's give it a try. It's a long walk. Could have turned the engine off. It's wasting petrol, that. Absolute nightmare. Anything in the bins? I'm a bit peckish. I've got an empty bottle. Can't eat the empty bottle, unfortunately. I know, because I've tried. Okay, up we go. Ah! Oh, God, I tell you what, climbing stairs when you haven't got full VR turn is a bit of a pain in the arse. Here we go. I'm getting it. No, I'm not. No, I'm getting it again. It's pretty high. Rest my hands on the railings and look down. Ooh, it's a bit misty. So, hello you. There we go. That's what we need. Some pliers and some fire starters. Twisted fire starters. Diddle-diddle-diddle-diddle-doo. That's not how fire starter goes, but I don't want to get copyright claimed, you see, because My renditions of popular pop songs by The Prodigy can be super realistic if I'm not careful. Come on! Come on, towards this gate. Shush car. Saving. That's annoying. It's just your little friendly everyday immersion breaker popping up to let you know you're playing a game.
Hamilton is waiting for Carl in the general store. It was time for him to get down to business.
Okay, here we go. We're back on our trip into the Canadian wilderness.
The local populace was divided when it came to the affluent man. Some saw a wealthy philanthropist dedicated to improving the region's economy. Others an aging Englishman who would do anything to further his fortunes.
Sounds like me.
And those ones hated him enough to go on about scheming against him. Hamilton had recently acquired a few local businesses.
Doesn't let you drive off road.
The last straw was the reopening of a mine, which gave rise to a wave of protests and threats from the Cree people. Given these circumstances, Carl reckoned that a good number of people must be feeling compelled to oppose Hamilton in one way or another. So far, only the industrialist's house had been a target, but soon enough, Carl thought, the target would become the man himself.
Ooh, cool bridge. The target would become the man himself. Another cool bridge. Ah! Clumsy bastard. Hope no one was injured. Especially me. I seem to be dead though. Just black. Just blackness. Just the infinite blackness of death. Oh wait, no, I'm back. I'm alive.
Carl needed to get out of there. The cold and the pain required urgent care.
Oh fuck. Oh. Oh. Hello, Kona. Oh well, I'm out. I've got blood on me. Looks like I've been here for a while. It started snowing. Oh no. When under stress, the car is less accurate and runs shorter distances. I can run?
The driver had taken off. It was still best to check it out and leave nothing to chance. Carl needed help.
Door. Oh no! Don't close the door on myself. I've already injured myself enough. Come on. Oh, for fuck's sake! What the? You bastard! Jesus Christ! What's this? A picture of a young lady. What's it say on the back? Oh, hold on. Isabel. The something. That's written in French Canadian. I'm never going to be able to read that. Maybe there'll be a translation. I tell you what for now. Reading these words in VR, in the PlayStation VR, is a little bit hard unless you get like well close to them.
It was a small, locked box engraved with the letters W.H.
Willy
Carl
head.
thought about taking it. Nothing was to be left to chance.
Okay, I took it. Right, so I'm now there. I guess I gotta walk there? Wait, maybe I don't have to go too far. Looks like I may have to double back though. So I'm playing this, if you haven't guessed already, I'm playing this with 2 move controllers. A little bit wonky.
This deep in the country, his last hope was to find an abandoned garage or a farm by the roadside. His life depended on it.
Right, let's try down here, under this. Is this the way I came already? I don't know. Oh. Looks to be some kind of house here. That was lucky. Or a big tower. What have we got in here? We've got...
Even better than he had hoped. Carl Faubert had succeeded once more, and was now on his way to new adventures.
What have I don't know what the fuck that was. I just picked up a chain, maybe? More matches. A crankshaft. Crankshaft. So what's the deal? Can I light a fire in this? Oh, maybe. Bloody hell. Start fire.
A fire is as good as the materials used to create it.
Cool.
More materials were needed to stir up the flames.
So I think that means I've got matches and fire starter, but I need wood. Can I take wood from the wood pile? Here we go. That's more like it. Now I'm surviving. Start fire. Whoop. Oh. There we go, saving. Oh, that's good, that. Now what? Equipment, consumables, cigarettes.
Carl, like many of his contemporaries, felt like he had more trouble breathing when he wasn't smoking. Cigarette was his own personal breathing assistant.
I think you'll find it's the opposite of that in real life. Coral. Hello. Didn't open that. Ooh. Heal Carl's wounds. Feels like this game would be played better if I was, if it was winter and I had the window open. Let's see if I can put on a first aid kit. Consumable? First aid kit. There we go. Instant fresh hands. Can I start my car up, perhaps? What's this here? Oh, maybe I have to put a chain on my tyres. Yes. Here we go. There we go. Just a chain on one tyre, is it? Fine. We're back on the road, I think. Either that or I'm dead again. No point going down there, I guess, because I went down there and got the chain and lit a bloody fire. So, am I just retracing my steps now? I'm not too sure. At least we're back on the open road again. I need to lean a little bit closer to get down here. That rear view mirror needs a bloody clean. I can tell you that. What have we got? What's this? Manastan!
Spread out on a few acres of untouched forest, bellowing caribou, everlasting snow, and undefiled lakes. The Manastan region was no tourist hub. It was said to have been populated for millennia by Cree people, and ever since the industrial era, by the metal mining industry.
There's lots of little roads off to the left and right that I kind of want to go and explore.
The truck was running on fumes. Good thing that the general store was close by.
It was. Ah, tree! Put that bloody tree there. Bloody nature. Have I got a fuel gauge? I do have a fuel gauge. Can't read that sign. What's this? General stores. Oh, the game's taken over control now. This is why I'm driving so well. Alright. Fill her up. Sonny Jim. Is that the petrol cap? Why has he never turned his engine off? Jesus Christ. La Frey Pasteurise. Ice cream.
A milkman had to drive by every week to fill the bottle.
Oh.
The fresh milk indicated a recent visit.
Excellent.
A milkman had to drive by every week to fill the bottle. The fresh milk indicated a recent visit.
Say again.
A milkman had to drive by every week to fill the bottle.
Thanks for your milkman
The
tips.
fresh milk
What we
indicated
got here?
a recent visit.
Nothing in there.
Something fell to the bottom of the box.
Oh, at the bottom of the box. Bloody locked. I need to find a key. Come on, Carl. Let's me and you find a key. Inside the shop, maybe.
Carl had no trouble recognizing his employer.
Oh, fuck!
He had been killed. There was no need to be a detective to figure that out. But only a detective could have noticed that the killer had to have been very close. That the fatal blow had been given before the victim even realized.
Oh. Oh, I can take a bloody... Oh, look at this! Click! New journal entry added. Can I take more pictures? No. Oh. Oh, look at that. Oh, lovely. Keep picture. Let's get up right close. Oh, look at his cold, dead, staring eyes there. Looks good. Let's keep that one. And is that a wound? Maybe I should take a photo of his wound. There we go. There we go. We'll keep that one as well. Basically, just rob this place now. Inspect. Not in the mood to drink maple syrup. Fuck, what kind of man is Carl? Jesus Christ. I'm always in the mood to drink maple syrup. Mysterious unbranded cans. Kona Cola. Nice. Ooh,
An explosion
hello.
suddenly occurred outside.
Shit, son. No thanks, I prefer my beer cold. The fuck? It's winter.
Carl knew that Gilles Lachance was in charge of the general store. That made him one of Hamilton's employees. A very angry employee, as Carl could plainly see.
Validate. Oh, I bet there's going to be a clue there to find how to open the tin, right? The tin? The till? I need to go and find...
According to that log, it seemed like the whole village owed some money to the general store. Carl was far more interested in the bunch of nearby addresses he had just gotten his hands on, though.
What nearby addresses? Tape? What's that? It's the key I needed. I should probably head outside and see what the explosion was. I do have a torch. I just can't be asked to use it. Let's unlock this. Oh. Not the key I needed then. Take your bloody car off, Carl. What's that? What's that really blue thing here? What's this?
Carl felt that the store and its surroundings still held their secrets, and he didn't like to miss out.
What's this?
Carl was used to strange phenomena, but a chunk of ice like this, as if an iceberg came out of the ground, that was a first. Prints? Carl found a surprise at every turn. Was the camera faulty, or was it a possible lead?
The prints are showing up red. That's interesting. Kind of should follow these prints now, even though what the fuck is that, man?
Carl wondered what the hell could that thing be. It looked like a man fossilized in ice.
Ah! My camera's gone wonky. Is it a man fossil? Oh no! What's happened?
All of a sudden, Carl felt like he was pulled inside a world of dreams.
Tripping balls.
Cold, unknown dimension.
Fuck.
Somehow, self-control was slipping from his grasp.
That's always been my problem, video game. What the shit is this, dude? Oh, ah! Ghost bears. Look at that. That's some trippy flames. Knew I shouldn't have taken acid before this Let's Play. Mysterious journal.
To all appearances, this was a hunting log. Better yet, a war diary.
A war diary. It's a bad beastie out here. Well, this is turning into more than the murder mystery that I thought it was at the start of the game. What the fuck? Did I just smoosh a rock?
What could these engraved numbers mean? A fresh path suddenly appeared before Carl.
739. Oh, they're definitely going to get me into the till. Here comes another ghost. Fuck! Double wolves! A gun, mate! What are you scared about a couple of wolves for? Just went straight through him. Like someone walked over my grave. Snowy, snowy. Hey, is that my car? Can't be my car, the engine's off. Oh, for fuck. Serious? What's this here? A wallet! Ah!
Carl had that feeling you get when you immerse your frozen hands in hot water. What happened? Now at least he knew who the unfortunate man petrified in ice was. Gilles Lachance, the general store's manager himself.
That's French for Giles the Chance.
That had to be the worst parking job ever. Who was Carl to judge, though? It may be customary to park like that around these parts. Or not.
Where am I now? Is this back by the general store? I think it is. Oh yeah, it's the weird icicles. Quick visit to the outhouse. That'll solve all my woes, I'm sure. Those footprints lead back that way. Hello. Distinct lack of Tods in there. More of the crazy ice. It's not a good place to store cardboard boxes out in the snow. Unless you wanted to become damp as fook. Oh, keep it. Wolves!
Maintaining his composure, Carl recalled something from his military training.
Don't piss off wolves.
Wolves always stay away from populated areas. Wait, was it about bears?
Was it about bears? I think it might have been about bears. Oh.
Carl was no electrician, but he could identify a wiring problem when he saw one.
I know a good electrician. Fix. What is that? Pliers? Items. Journal. Equipment. Flashlight. Here we go. Oh, this feels like I'm more like I'm investigating a crime scene now. Electricity turned off. Mains. That didn't help. I need to... What's this?
The note explained that the garage and the store couldn't be supplied with electricity at the same time.
Oh. Okay, well, that makes sense, I guess. Answer machine, nothing on it. Secretary wouldn't be luxury in here. So open the cash register, punch the price, 2 numbers minimum. Oh, press sale, turn the crank 2 times. Punch the machine if it doesn't work. Punch the price, 2 numbers minimum, press sale, turn the crank 2 times. Okay. Oh. Matches. Might as well steal some shit while I'm here. Who's going to stop me? Not that guy. Ha! Ha ha ha! Okay. Here we go. Cash register time. Ah. Oh. How do we... 32. Okay. Let's say okay. Cool. What's that? I can't bloody read. Sale. Okay, did the... Oh, okay, what's this? Key. Post key. Nice. Can't take the monies. But we've got the post key. Excellent. Open it then. Mate, is it because do you know what? I bet it's because I'm too close. No? What the fuck? What's wrong with you? Open. Open! You bastard. Oh. Let's go and have a look in the garage. As soon as I have a garage key and all. What's that there? Brake lock. That's one way to do it. Little cable running across there. More wolf paws. I'm not going to follow them. That's a save point. Probably going to need to invest in a save at some point. If I'm getting a bit chilly. Fucking controls. Here we go, right. Oh, needs my torch. Here it is. Okay, got a rusty old car. Got some shit on a shelf. Shit on a shelf. Radio. Okay, drawers. Crayons. Spanners. More tools. Oh. Okay, good. That can be used. Some pliers can be used. That is... I can't... It's It's really hard to read what things are because they appear like really low in my vision and the resolution's not brilliant.
The crowbar was stuck under the lift. Notwithstanding Carl's imposing stature, car lifting wasn't part of his skill set yet.
Oh. Alright, so we need to work out a way to lift up the car, which I'll be able to do once I've fixed the electrics using the plier, I guess.
The cold was burning Carl. He would not hold up much longer. He had to warm himself.
Don't be such a rubbish friend, Carl. Fix generator. There we go. Turn on. Excellent. Back inside we go. There we go. Okay, so the generator works. That's what we're doing. So generator works. So I need to turn off the store. I need to turn on the garage. I need to go and get that crowbar for something. Okay, how do we lift this thing up?
The crowbar was stuck under the lift. Notwithstanding Carl's imposing stature, car lifting wasn't part of his skill set yet.
So, there we go. There it is. Look at that. Classy work there, Carl. Ooh, at least we know it's fragile. Indeed we do, indeed we do. Right. Crowbar.
At long last, the crowbar was within Carl's grasp. Surely it would come in handy at some point.
Well, I'm gonna try and use it to smash open that pissing post box. If it's not the post box, then I don't know what the hell it is. Bang bang, no. Hello, there's a ladder there. What's this? Pump 1, pump 2. Turned on pump 2 for some fuel at least. Ooh. What have we got up here then? A mirror. And a bottle of wine. Skills. Let's fill my wagon up with some petrol. See if I can't get the hell out of here. No, can't fit through that gap. Your boy's too thick set. Go. A bit of gas. Free petrol. Woo. Here we go. Look. There we go. Right, well, I'm going to warm my hands here and call this Let's Play a day while I'm out in this this blizzardy wilderness. Kona seems pretty cool. Like, if you like mystery games and games that seem to throw a lot of curveballs at you, then yeah, you should perhaps check it out. It seems like a good fit for VR, even though controls-wise, it does fall down a bit with the move controllers just being a little bit clumsy for movement. But in general, this is a world that I'd quite like to come back to at some point and try and discover what's going on. If you'd like to see what's going on with Kona as well, you can buy this one right now. It's out right now on the PlayStation store for VR. And for normal as well, and for just like standard gameplay. But yeah, it's alright. I appreciate more obscure style VR games rather than just your standard shooting galleries and stuff. It's nice to see something with a bit of imagination and a setting that really you don't see in video games too often. 1970s Canada, eh? So yeah, thank you very much everybody for watching. Do give this video a like if you enjoyed this VR coverage, and do subscribe to Eurogamer for more VR videos when and if I see something that interests me. But for now, it's time for me and Carl to get the fuck out of here and try and solve some crimes. Oh, you bastard! I've really screwed that outro up. I'm so sorry. Bye.